All right, so the gaming scene is about to get absolutely wild in 2025 and 2026, and today I'm breaking down 17 new upcoming games you just can't afford to miss. Whether you're into intense action, deep stories, or innovative multiplayer, this list has something for everyone. So, let's jump right into it. Dying Light the Beast, slated for a summer 2025 release, marks a bold return to the franchise's roots, reintroducing Kyle Crane in a standalone narrative set 13 years after the original game. After enduring over a decade of captivity and experimentation, Crane escapes into the ominous Castor Woods, a rural region teeming with mutated zombies and hostile factions. The game, initially conceived as DLC for Dying Light 2, has evolved into a full-fledged title, offering over 18 hours of gameplay that blends the series' signature parkour and melee combat with new mechanics like Beast Mode, granting Crane superhuman abilities. The dynamic day-night cycle returns, intensifying the survival horror experience as nocturnal threats become more formidable. Notably, the game supports 4-player co-op, enhancing the immersive open-world exploration. Owners of Dying Light 2's Ultimate Edition will receive the Beast at no additional cost. With its darker tone and refined gameplay, the Beast is poised to be a compelling addition to the series, promising a gripping tale of revenge and redemption.
Do you see who's the real beast here?
Gears of War E-Day, developed by the Coalition and co-developed by People Can Fly, is an upcoming third-person shooter that delves into the origins of the Gears universe, set 14 years before the original game. Players will experience the harrowing events of Emergence Day through the eyes of a young Marcus Fenix and Dom Santiago as they confront the terrifying Locust Horde in the city of Kelowna. Built on Unreal Engine 5, E-Day promises a return to the franchise's horror roots with a focus on intense storytelling and refined third-person shooter gameplay. The game will be available on PC and Xbox Series XLS with a Day 1 release on Xbox Game Pass. While an exact release date hasn't been confirmed, it's anticipated to launch in late 2025, though some sources suggest a potential delay to 2026. With the return of original voice actors John DiMaggio and Carlos Ferro, and a narrative exploring the brotherhood between Marcus and Dom, Gears of War E-Day aims to deliver a fresh yet authentic experience for both longtime fans and newcomers to the series. Naughty Dog's upcoming PlayStation 5 exclusive, Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet, represents a bold new direction for the studio, blending their signature narrative depth with a retro-futuristic sci-fi setting. Set approximately 2,000 years in the future on the isolated planet Semperia, the game follows veteran bounty hunter Jordan A. Munn, portrayed by Tati Gabrielle, as she hunts the elusive Five Aces crime syndicate and uncovers the planet's enigmatic religious history. Creative director Neil Druckmann, alongside co-directors Matthew Gallant and Kurt Margineau, draws inspiration from anime classics like Akira and Cowboy Bebop, aiming to craft a narrative that explores themes of faith, institutional trust, and personal belief systems. The game's aesthetic juxtaposes advanced space travel with nostalgic 1980s technology, featuring elements like CRT monitors and vintage music, creating a unique atmosphere. While a release date hasn't been announced, the game's innovative blend of gameplay and philosophical inquiry positions it as a potential landmark in narrative-driven gaming. Jurassic Park Survival is shaping up to be an exciting return to Isla Nublar, offering fans a richly atmospheric survival experience set just after the events of the original 1993 film. You play as Dr. Maya Joshi, a scientist left behind during the evacuation, navigating a park where nature has reclaimed control, and the dinosaurs are no longer confined. The game promises a blend of stealth, exploration, and intense cat-and-mouse gameplay against iconic predators like velociraptors and the T-Rex. What excites me most is how it leans into psychological tension over pure action, reminiscent of Alien Isolation's suspense. Crafted by Saber Interactive, the game is built on Unreal Engine 5, hinting at a graphically immersive world that honors Spielberg's classic vision. My expectation is that this won't just be another dino game. It could redefine the survival genre with its cinematic storytelling, reactive AI, and world building that taps deep into nostalgia while introducing something terrifyingly fresh.
Is anyone there?
Ninja Gaiden 4, slated for a fall 2025 release, marks a significant return for the franchise after over a decade, co-developed by Team Ninja and Platinum Games. This collaboration promises to blend Team Ninja's precision-based combat with Platinum Games' dynamic action style. The game introduces Yakumo, a young ninja from the Raven Clan, navigating a corrupted Tokyo under the influence of the Dark Dragon. Ryu Hayabusa, the series' iconic protagonist, also plays a pivotal role, offering players dual perspectives and combat styles. Set in a near-future cyberpunk-inspired Tokyo, the narrative explores themes of legacy and adversity. Players can expect high-octane, hack-and-slash gameplay with customizable difficulty settings to cater to both veterans and newcomers. Ninja Gaiden 4 will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC, and will launch day one on Xbox Game Pass.
No escape.
different.
This is it. Ryu Hayabusa.
Whatever your clan is plotting, it ends here. So you've come, Raven.
Fuck off, Hayabusa. I will execute my mission. As a seasoned RPG enthusiast, The Blood of Dawnwalker stands out as a compelling addition to the genre. Developed by Rebel Wolves, a studio founded by former CD Projekt Red veterans including Konrad Tomaszkiewicz, the director of The Witcher 3, this single-player, open-world action RPG is set in the dark, plague-ridden kingdom of Vale Sangora during the 14th century. Players assume the role of Cohen, a half-human, half-vampire known as a Dawnwalker, who must navigate a world dominated by vampires and save his sister within 30 in-game days and nights. The game emphasizes player choice, offering time-sensitive quests, multiple endings, and the ability to influence story outcomes significantly. Notably, even vital NPCs can be killed, affecting the narrative trajectory. Powered by Unreal Engine 5, the game promises a richly detailed environment inspired by Eastern European folklore, with a campaign estimated to last 30 to 40 hours. While the official release date hasn't been announced, it's anticipated to launch no earlier than 2026 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
And there's only one way to stamp out this sickness. No! Not just a runner, but a fighter, too. Had we met under a different moon, things might have
Lunka! My sister. She needs help. Fast. Please, let us pass through. I beg of you. Please. Please. I don't know. How?
I am life. I am death. I am everything in between. I have been watching your little valley. Pestilence, famine, killing, blood spilt carelessly like water. Things will be different now. For all of you.
Tides of Annihilation, the debut title from Chinese studio Eclipse Glow Games, is an ambitious single-player action-adventure set in a shattered modern London overtaken by otherworldly forces. Drawing heavily from Arthurian legend, players assume the role of Gwendolen, the city's last survivor who commands spectral Knights of the Round Table in dynamic combat scenarios. The game features a unique system allowing the summoning of over 10 legendary knights, each with distinct abilities, enabling strategic combinations and cooperative attacks. Built on Unreal Engine 5, the game promises a visually stunning experience, blending Eastern inkwash aesthetics with Western mythos. Customization options are extensive, encompassing both combat-related elements like weapon and equipment configurations and cosmetic aspects such as clothing and appearance. With light RPG elements including skill trees and character progression, the game offers depth without overwhelming complexity. The development team, inspired by titles like Devil May Cry and Nier Automata, aims to deliver a fast-paced, emotionally resonant narrative. Scheduled for a tentative 2026 release on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC, Tides of Annihilation is poised to offer a fresh take on classic legends through a modern lens.
Holy Grail. Blood. This is a feast only for the king.
Gwendolen, this is your final warning.
My quarrel lies not with you, but I will take back everything that belongs to me. Even if the price is my soul. The table is dead. It exists no more.
MindsEye, the upcoming action-adventure thriller from Build a Rocket Boy, is poised to redefine narrative gaming under the direction of former GTA producer Leslie Benzies. Set in the near-future desert metropolis of Red Rock, players embody Jacob Diaz, a former soldier grappling with fragmented memories linked to a neural implant, as he uncovers a conspiracy involving rogue AI and corporate malfeasance. The game offers a 20-hour cinematic experience blending high-octane driving and explosive combat within a faux pen world reminiscent of Mafia Definitive Edition. Built on Unreal Engine 5, MindsEye integrates the proprietary game creation system, enabling players to craft custom missions and scenarios, fostering a dynamic, ever-evolving game environment. Despite facing allegations of coordinated negative campaigns, the studio remains committed to its vision, planning a decade-long narrative arc with future open-world multiplayer expansions. With its blend of deep storytelling, innovative player-generated content, and ambitious long-term plans, MindsEye stands as a bold new chapter in interactive entertainment.
Machine.
This city loves me, Marco. I can spin this like I always do.
I will not let them fucking stop me!
Death Stranding 2 on the Beach is shaping up to be another bold and visionary leap from Hideo Kojima. As a sequel to the polarizing yet groundbreaking Death Stranding, this game promises deeper themes, new mechanics, and expanded lore that continues to explore human connection in a fragmented world. From what we've seen, the narrative seems more surreal and emotionally intense, with returning characters like Sam Porter Bridges and Fragile playing pivotal roles. The addition of Troy Baker's Higgs in a new villainous form hints at deeper philosophical conflicts, possibly tied to life, death, and the metaphysical beach. Visually, it's stunning. Kojima Productions' work with Unreal Engine 5 is already pushing boundaries. My expectations are high. I anticipate a deeply personal, cinematic journey that redefines interactive storytelling again. With Kojima's cryptic style and penchant for subverting genre norms, this could be one of the most compelling and experimental titles of the generation.
Don't worry. It's okay.
No one should have to suffer such loss. You know, I meant it when I said I understand how you feel. But if you hold on to the sadness, it'll weigh you down like an anchor.
Come meet my crew, Sam. It's time for you to hit the road and start a new journey.
Mafia: The Old Country is shaping up to be a remarkable addition to the Mafia series, promising a rich narrative set in the gritty, atmospheric 1960s New York, which marks a bold shift from the series' usual mid-20th century Midwest backdrop. Developed by Hangar 13, this installment focuses on the Mancuso crime family, diving deep into Italian-American mob culture with a personal, character-driven story centered around family loyalty, betrayal, and ambition. From what we've seen so far, the game looks to blend the series' signature open-world action and storytelling finesse with more mature, nuanced themes, offering a blend of cinematic storytelling and immersive gameplay. Gameplay-wise, we can expect a refined mix of tactical combat, stealth, and driving, paired with the series' hallmark cinematic set pieces, but with updated mechanics that feel modern yet true to the franchise's roots. Given Hangar 13's past work, there's cautious optimism about how they balance story depth with engaging open-world freedom. Overall, Mafia: The Old Country promises to deliver a compelling, emotionally charged saga that not only respects the legacy of the Mafia franchise, but also elevates it with richer storytelling and a fresh, darker tone that should resonate deeply with longtime fans and newcomers alike.
You again.
Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater is shaping up to be a bold reimagining of one of the most iconic entries in the Metal Gear saga, originally revered for its blend of survival mechanics, stealth action, and rich Cold War espionage narrative. From what we know, this upcoming title promises to harness the full power of modern hardware, delivering vastly improved visuals, more fluid animations, and an enhanced immersive experience while staying true to the core themes and storytelling finesse that defined the original. As an expert closely following the series' evolution, I'm intrigued by how the developers aim to modernize gameplay systems like camouflage, close-quarters combat, and survival elements without diluting the tactical depth. Overall, I expect Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater to be a refined, atmospheric journey that revitalizes a classic, appealing both to longtime fans craving nostalgia and newcomers looking for a sophisticated stealth action experience. The anticipation is high, and if executed well, it could set a new benchmark for narrative-driven remakes.
Go back to your boss.
I still have the Shagohod and the legacy. There is nothing America can do to stop us. I'm not finished yet!
Hell Is Us is an upcoming action-adventure game that takes a bold, immersive approach to exploration and storytelling. Set in the war-torn country of Hadea, players navigate a world ravaged by conflict and supernatural entities called Hollow Walkers, eerie manifestations tied to human emotions and trauma. Unlike traditional open-world games, this one eliminates quest markers and mini-maps, forcing players to rely on intuition and environmental clues to uncover secrets. The protagonist, Remy, is a former UN peacekeeper on a personal quest to understand his past, with melee-based combat featuring swords, spears, and axes adding an intense, weighty feel. A drone companion assists in exploration and puzzle solving, enriching the dynamic gameplay. Powered by Unreal Engine 5, the game's hauntingly beautiful landscapes enhance its themes of existentialism, trauma, and moral ambiguity. With a narrative-driven focus and an unconventional discovery-based progression system, Hell Is Us is shaping up to be an experience that challenges perception and rewards curiosity.
We must continue. We've begun to uncover.
Directive 8020 is an upcoming sci-fi horror game from Supermassive Games, launching on October 2nd, 2025. As the first entry in the Dark Pictures anthology, Season 2, it takes players aboard the Cassiopeia, a spacecraft sent to colonize Tau Ceti F, only for the mission to spiral into chaos when an alien lifeform infiltrates the crew. Drawing inspiration from The Thing and Alien, the game revolves around paranoia, trust, and survival, as players must determine who among them is still human. Gameplay follows the choice-driven narrative style of previous Dark Pictures titles, where decisions shape relationships and outcomes, but introduces stealth mechanics and tools like scanners to detect imposters. The eerie, claustrophobic atmosphere is heightened by Unreal Engine 5, delivering stunning visuals and immersive tension. With online co-op allowing up to 5 players, Directive 8020 promises a gripping cinematic horror experience that challenges perception and forces players to question everything.
Lord have mercy.
Do you think Williams knows more about this substance than he's letting on? No! You can't take any chances with him.
It can manipulate its physical appearance. It's changing its cellular structure. It's replicating the human form. It's replacing us.
I know this will be difficult to hear, but if you're still out there, you deserve the truth.
Ghost of Yōtei is an open-world action-adventure game set in 1603, exploring the harsh, snow-covered landscapes of Ezo, modern-day Hokkaido. At the heart of the story is Atsu, a mercenary who has embraced the identity of an Onryo, a vengeful spirit consumed by grief and rage. Her quest for justice leads her to hunt down the Yōtei Six, a ruthless gang responsible for her family's murder, each member embodying a distinct persona: the snake, Oni, Kitsune, spider, dragon, and their elusive leader. Combat is highly fluid and tactical, offering dual katanas, bows, and early firearms, letting players customize their approach to each encounter. The game emphasizes organic exploration, allowing players to pursue bounties, train with legendary warriors, or shape their own path in this lawless frontier. With Unreal Engine 5 delivering stunning visuals, emotional depth, and an immersive world steeped in myth and vengeance, Ghost of Yōtei promises an epic cinematic journey blending revenge, honor, and redemption into a gripping samurai experience.
What are we going to do with this one, Saito?
I'm sorry it came to this, little wolf.
Situ Rainu. Why do you always call me that?
It means one who is easily lost in the hunt.
Have to go home. Back where all this started.
The Witcher 4 is shaping up to be a monumental shift in the franchise, marking the beginning of a new trilogy with Ciri stepping into the protagonist role. Set years after The Witcher 3, the game explores her journey as a full-fledged Witcher, having undergone the Trial of the Grasses, which enhances her abilities but comes at a cost. The world is vast and dynamic, built on Unreal Engine 5, promising next-gen visuals and deep environmental storytelling. Combat is more fluid and tactical, incorporating Ciri's teleportation abilities alongside new magical skills and a chain weapon teased in the trailer. The narrative leans into moral ambiguity, forcing players to make difficult choices that shape the world and its factions. While Geralt makes an appearance, the focus is on Ciri's evolution, her struggles with identity, and the mysteries of the Link's Witcher school. With CD Projekt Red aiming for a 2027 release, The Witcher 4 is poised to redefine the series with a fresh perspective, darker themes, and a world teeming with secrets.
Forgive me, daughter. 'Twere my only choice.
I shall be the bringer of salvation.
A witcher? Witcher! Whose coin did ye take? Nay, you can't. 'Tis tradition. Chosen she is, by the gods!
No! You chose her. Back to the village. Go, now.
Nay! I must save them! Save the village!
Save yourself! Run! To shelter! To your father! Run!
She were to go to the woods. The chosen one. His tradition. Oh no, no, no. all we wanted. For her to go to the woods. To go to the gods.
Gods? There are no gods here. There are only monsters.
Grand Theft Auto 6 is set to redefine open-world gaming when it launches on May 26, 2026, bringing players back to the neon-soaked streets of Vice City and beyond. Developed by Rockstar Games, the game introduces Jason and Lucia, a duo inspired by the infamous Bonnie and Clyde, navigating a world of crime, betrayal, and ambition. The state of Leonida, a fictionalized Florida, offers a sprawling, dynamic environment with next-gen physics, AI-driven NPCs, and an evolving economy that reacts to player actions. The expanded wanted system makes escaping the law more intense, while new heist mechanics allow for deeper strategic planning. Vehicles range from classic muscle cars to modern supercars, with enhanced driving physics making chases more exhilarating. The game's multiplayer component, rumored to be GTA Online 2.0, promises persistent world building and player-driven narratives. With Unreal Engine 5-level visuals, realistic weather effects, and a gripping story, GTA 6 is poised to be the most ambitious entry in the franchise yet.
The new beginnings.
Breaking news, isn't it? Trust me, this place is just the start for us.
Ring the bell! Shots for me!
The only thing that matters is who you know and what you got.
Gonna do this, we're doing it right.
Yo, D, this full effect? They got your name, address, they got everything. Us cops, we gotta protect each other.
Like,
You and me, Lou. We got this.
We got it.
Say my city, baby! I said city!
Come to Bill's Annihilation today. We got more guns than the law allows.
Hey.
Hey, if you got brands, can you hook me up, please?
Silent Hill F is shaping up to be one of the most intriguing and enigmatic entries in the series. Set in 1960s rural Japan, it breaks away from the traditional fog-covered towns we've known and instead blends J-horror with the franchise's psychological roots. Written by Ryukishi07, known for Higurashi, the narrative is expected to explore deeply disturbing themes like trauma, decay, and isolation in a way that feels fresh, yet quintessentially Silent Hill. The teaser's haunting floral imagery, body horror, and melancholic tones suggest a slow-burn descent into madness rather than jump-scare-heavy terror. It's also the first mainline Silent Hill game developed by a Japanese studio in years, which raises expectations for a return to form. With its unique aesthetic and psychological depth, Silent Hill F could either redefine the franchise or be its boldest gamble yet. Personally, I'm cautiously optimistic. It looks like a terrifying, poetic rebirth that honors the past while daring to evolve.
もう時間がないのよ。あなたが生かされたということは、ここに至ってもまだ迷いがあるということなのね。 あなたがそれに悩める時間はもう尽きかけている。
あなたは誰なの？さっきからなんで何もわからないふりをしているの？私はね、あんたをすぐに殺すこともできたんだよ。全部奪ったな。全部私から奪ったな。
それではお別れを。
Thanks for watching. If you're as hyped as I am for these incredible upcoming games, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more gaming news, reviews, and countdowns. Which game are you most excited about? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear what you're looking forward to the most. Until next time, stay awesome.